Year upon us right now, people have changed jobs, and there's some financial considerations that you kind of need to know about. And here to tell us about those is Colton Saunders. Hi, Colton. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Mike. Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you too. Of course, when people get new jobs, they get a new salary, but there's some other things that they really need to start thinking about as you continue in this new job. And one of them is your 401k. A lot of people forget about that.
Agreed. Yeah. And, the big thing is when people change jobs, a lot of times we immediately think, well, what's the pay difference? But I guess I'd encourage you, of course, pay is important, but think about some of the ancillary benefits. And yeah, like you said, 401k is one of those big benefits. And so I guess, it's important to know that you've got several options when you do leave an employer. What to do with that 401k. And so, the first thing is, of course, it's your money. You can cash it out and possibly pay taxes or penalties on it. You can move it to your new employer if they allow it. You could also roll over your 401k to an IRA. And this would give you more investment choices and allow you to work with a financial advisor like us. So this is, of course, something that we, help folks with and kind of navigate. And then sometimes they'll allow you to just leave it with your old employer if you so wish to choose to do that. So those are a few things to think about when considering what to do with your 401k.
And there's always that little bit of a waiting period too for your health benefits. Talk a little bit about
Yes.
that, Colton.
Yeah, so this is definitely an important one. We don't want to end up not having health benefits. So when you do change employers, make sure and find out, is there a waiting period that you have to be employed with your new employer prior to your benefits, you being eligible for benefits. So, a few things you could do here is maybe be on COBRA with your old employer for a few months to bridge that gap, potentially hop on your spouse's insurance if that's a possibility. So there's ways to navigate that, but definitely one thing that you want to double check before jumping ship to your new employer.
Right, you don't want to be uninsured during that little time frame there too. So let's talk about life
Absolutely.
insurance too. Another thing that's kind of important as well.
Yeah, so a lot of times one thing that's easy to forget, Mike, is when you leave your job or your employer, a lot of times those employer-sponsored life insurance plans end. And so when you're looking at new life insurance options, maybe with your new employer or whatever, it's important. This is a perfect time to reevaluate what your needs are for insurance. And so this is definitely another thing that we at Edward Jones can help with. We're going to look at several factors, including, your income, your spouse's income, family size, debts, things of that nature. So, these periods of transition can be a good time to maybe get your financial house in order and look at some of these things to make sure you have proper insurance. So,
And of course, Colton, there's a few other things to kind of talk about, but they can call you and you can kind of go over that with them. Again,
absolutely.
yeah. So Colton, let's tell everybody how they can get a hold of you.
Yeah, you're welcome to give our office a call. Phone number is 816-232-1205. And or you can hop online to edwardjones.com and find us there. There's several of us here in town.
All right, Colton Saunders, Edward Jones, thank you very much for that great information today.